You started out your content creation journey, or probably you're about to start, but you're wondering, is this a profitable venture? Is this worth my time? Is this worth my data? And all the questions that are popping up in your head. Now, I want to walk you through my video analytics and show you an insight as to how much small YouTubers make on YouTube as of 2025, because currently I can tag myself a small YouTuber. All right. So yeah, just bear it in mind that there are lots of things that come into play when it comes to how much YouTube pays you. All right, there are some known facts, even though there are some things that we don't know about. Okay, only YouTube knows about that, but there are some established facts that there are some things that influence. There are some factors that come into play when it comes to how much YouTube pays small content creators or even big content creators here on YouTube. The first thing is your niche. All right, you have lifestyle. You can't compare someone that is doing lifestyle video to someone that is doing like travel contents, cooking contents and all of that. Cooking contents pays higher than some lifestyle videos or maybe prank videos. Yeah, they pay more than that, because like travel content, you have to travel the world, you have to travel, pay your tickets, do other things, expenses and all whatnot. And again, a lot of people from overseas, many parts of the world are watching you. Okay, it's not just people from within your region that are watching you. That your audience are vast, because many people want to see what is happening in this country, what is happening in the other country. All right, so yeah, YouTube kind of pay people, people like Wodemaya, people like Tayo Aina, these travel content creators like Miss Trudy, they travel a lot and they spend so much money. So you won't compare them to someone that is not really spending so much and then doesn't have a wide audience. All right, so when we now talk about that audience, we're talking about how much the advertisers, because it's actually the advertisers that pay YouTubers, alright, because it's the adverts that people watch, that YouTube plays on their channel, that people watch, that will generate money, in turn generates money for them. So yeah, companies, brands from UK, brands from the US, Canada, all those places, they pay in dollars. You get, so assuming an advertiser pays $200 for placing 1,000 ads, like for people to view 1,000 ads on your channel, they paid $200. So can you compare it to a company that stays maybe resides in Nigeria or India, or that pays something like 100,000 for 100,000? You guys, if you know the exchange rate, you know that the difference is massive, because $1 is equal to like 1,600 naira here in in Nigeria. So yeah, you're talking about how much advertisers pay for placing adverts on your channel. This is a very big factor. So if you're now getting views from Canada, you're getting views from the UK, you're getting views from other places, US, other places, all those top countries that pays in dollars, euros, pounds. You see that their money has kind of had worth, okay, compared to other places in the world. So if you're a content creator and you're creating content, well, if you're creating lifestyle contents and people like your videos, they like your videos so well that people from all those places are watching your videos, you know that your pay will raise, okay, as a small content creator. Now another thing is I've talked about your niche. I've talked about then I've talked about where people are watching you from. Yeah, and then audience retention. But this audience retention, I'm not really, 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 very convinced as to if audience retention actually impacts how much YouTube pays you. Okay, because I know there are some of my videos that people just watch for 13 seconds, 30 seconds, people just watch it for maybe 29 seconds, and I'm seeing the RPM of that video to be so high, okay, to be so high, compared to some of my videos that people will watch even to the end, or some people will watch halfway. And yeah, so I'm kind of doubting if, because I told you some established facts and then some unknown facts that only YouTube knows about. So yeah, audience retention, lots of people are talking about audience retention, that it actually affects how much YouTube pays you. But yeah, I'm skeptical about that. I'm not very convinced about that. So yeah, these are some of the things that can, greatly impact how much YouTube pays you on YouTube. Yeah, there is money on YouTube. Actually, YouTube is, social media as a whole is an oil, is an oil well. Okay, yeah. So it's just for you. Do you have strength to dig in, to mine? Do you have strength to work? Are you willing? Are you capable to do that? Yeah, if you're willing and you're capable to do that, then you will be able to catch out so well on this place. Okay, because I've seen creators that, travel the world with YouTube money. I've seen creators that build mansions, but cars, like expensive cars, luxury cars. They're living the best of their lives with YouTube page. So YouTube actually changes creators' life. I'm hoping that one day, yeah, YouTube can change my life and I can actually buy houses, right? And actually buy cars, with YouTube money is what I'm saying. With YouTube paycheck, I can actually do all those things. So imagine me that is not getting that kind of views, right? I'm getting something, out of this. Now imagine someone like Tayo Aina, someone like Budemaya, um someone like my comedy. Some of them, they earn almost $22,000 every month from YouTube. Someone like Sisi Yemi, Danny Kwemedem, they earn almost more than $2,000, $3,000 from YouTube each month. Each month. So tell me what kind of job you do here in Nigeria. If you're not into tech, okay, developers, if you're not into, I don't know, other businesses that, that can pay you that amount here in Nigeria. So yeah, even when you're doing your actual job, your 9 to 5, your businesses, you can actually, take YouTube as a side hustle or bringing you passive incomes, okay, while you're sleeping. Yeah, because you can't just depend on your salary in this country. No, you can't just depend on your salary. So yeah, I've actually talked too much. Yeah, this is a kind of encouragement for, small YouTubers. If you want to start content creation, you should start. All right, you know don't just look at the small money you're getting from, small money you're getting from your views. When this money is accumulate, you see that you make something tangible. Now I'm going to go ahead on my YouTube studio. I'm going ahead to my YouTube studio and then show you my video analytics of some of my videos, my video performance. You guys, I don't know if let me not drink this water like this. I want to get stronger. So let me go ahead and show you, so you have an insight as to what YouTube pays small content creators. Yeah, all right. So let's go ahead.